Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we have an Hermes haul. I'm calling it a haul because there are 6 things I need to unbox with you guys. So I went into store this week and saw my sales associate because she's leaving. I'm so sad. Now, I'm not at a level of devastation. I believe that my relationship with the store will hold regardless of who my sales associate is. So, and she confirmed that for me. Like, it's not like I'm starting all over again with a new sales associate I won't see a bag offer just because I'm getting a new sales associate. But I like my sales associate. I really like my sales associate. I really liked my last sales associate. So if you've been with me for a while, you know my fabulous sales associate, Michael. He left me about a year ago. He's landed with another luxury house. Not one that I shop from as often as I do some of the others, but I certainly know where he is. And his last hurrah for me was my picnic Birkin, and I am so incredibly grateful to him. I miss him desperately, though we are, you know, Instagram buddies, and I do make contact with him every now and again. He's just a lovely, lovely person. And yeah, I was so sorry to see him go, although he is still in my peripheral because he's still working in the luxury retail space. But my current sales associate, Lauren, who's leaving me, is not going to be in the retail luxury space anymore and is going to split her time between Perth and Sydney, and yeah, I'm really sorry to see her go. She's been lovely to work with and is just like the sweetest person. I have met my new sales associate already. I've been assigned my new sales associate and she seems great. My only caveat to Lauren when she said she was leaving and would find me someone else was that they had to have personality. I wanted someone with some personality because that's how I like to shop and that makes my experience better, and she tells me that my new sales associate has personality in spades, so I'm happy, and she seemed to when I met her. So yeah, it's always sad when a sales associate leaves, especially an Hermes sales associate, because we all know that our relationships there have some bearing on our ability to access Birkins and Kellys and quota bags and really anything. So yeah, I'm sorry to see Lauren go. I will see how my new sales associate goes, and hopefully that's a really flawless, easy transition. But I went in to see Lauren and I bought a whole heap of things. So let's see what I got. One thing I ordered with Michael, oh God, like 18 months ago, if not longer now, and it finally arrived. I'm going to do that first because I'm so excited to see it. So right before Michael left, he seemed to sell a whole heap of these pieces and we've all been waiting for them to come in. They're crystal pieces from St. Louis, which is owned by Hermes. And St. Louis make the most beautiful crystal pieces. They make the little lamps that you might see on a regular basis. I have them as bedside lamps. I love them. I call them my little acorn lamps because they look like little acorns. They are stunning and I love them. I also have a champagne flute. I'm waiting on more to come in. But this, as soon as he said, oh, we make this, I was like, I want one of those. But then I had to wait a really long time. And I said to Lauren, have you told my new sales associate that this is in the background and that we're waiting? She's like, yeah, I have. I briefed her. It's fine. I'll make sure she's got all the notes. And then I left the store and she texted me later that afternoon because when I was leaving, she was like, we're breaking down a pallet out the back. Things have come in. And I'll see what else is in there and if there's anything you might like. She's like, you will not believe what's come in. And I was like, are you kidding? Like, well, this is great because she gets to do the handover on this. So let's open it up. And I also don't have to keep a watch over it with a new sales associate. So, if you love crystal, St. Louis is beautiful, and I've got to say they're not terribly priced. Like they're really reasonable considering the workmanship that's in them. Let's hope this isn't broken. So you get a little St. Louis book, and it's heavily packaged because it is crystal. Wow. Hello. So we have, oh, heavy. So this is a pure crystal bowl. Sit carefully. Oh, it's got a stopper on it. Excellent. And then there is this one as well. And then there is another piece in here, which I will get out. So look at that packaging. Every piece has a little home. Actually, let's put you over there. And anyone want to guess what it is? Can you guess? Let's see if I can work it out. So this is the other piece. So what you do is that goes on there, and that goes on there, and it looks like this without dropping any of it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a caviar dish. So you fill the bottom one with ice, and then you put your caviar in here, and it's a beautiful caviar serving dish. We love caviar in this house. My 8-year-old son loves caviar. We're not normal, I understand that. But we do really love caviar in this house. We love caviar on hash browns. We love caviar on Yorkshire puddings, little ones. We love caviar on, what else do we have it on? Bellinis. We love caviar on bellinis. I am told that caviar on chicken nuggets is also good, and I am looking forward to trying that. So yeah, we love caviar in this house. It's generally a Christmas morning thing that we do here. I have champagne and caviar on Christmas morning. It's my thing. And my 8-year-old spoons it in. I'm like, can you, mate, like you got to slow down. That's really expensive caviar. But yes, so it made sense that we wanted a caviar dish, and I love it. I'm so excited it is here. It's stunning. I think it was maybe about $4,000, which I understand, a lot of money, but this is really heavy, especially this bottom bowl is super heavy, and it's really good crystal. So super excited that arrived, because I ordered this under Michael ages ago. I think he sold like 3 or 4 in a go, and we've all been waiting for them. And I was starting to make the joke that they're just like catfishing products, like you never actually get them, but you're told that they're coming. But they finally arrived, so I'm very excited to have my caviar dish, and we will be having caviar very, very soon to make use of it. So that's the first thing that came in. So when I ordered that, I think I paid like a $500 deposit, and then I didn't pay anything else until it actually arrived. So it's not like Louis Vuitton, where a deposit is everything. Like their term deposit is really not a deposit. It's like, just pay us up front. At Hermes, it really is just a deposit, and then you wait and see if it comes in. So I'm grateful to that system at Hermes, that they don't sit on all my money for 18 months while I wait for a caviar dish. It's like $500, commit to it, and then you pay the rest when it comes in. If I didn't take it, I would assume that I'd lose that $500, and they would just on-sell it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a wait list for people for that. So that's the first thing I got. And then 2 boxes like this, which if you know, you know. So let's open them up. So I've got, this is a 90s scarf, I want to say. And it's just the prettiest colours. Oh, upside down. So it's a Pegasus. In these beautiful pastel colors. I loved the green. I love this purpley blue. It was so pretty. I feel like, so they did this in a different size, this exact print in a different size. And I feel like I have the bigger size, but then they've released it in the slightly smaller size. Or yeah, that's right. It was in a bigger size and this is the slightly smaller size. So I think I did it in a 140 and this is now a 90. So if you're interested in this one, I will give you the little product code so you can see. But it's just the prettiest colors. And I'm in my pastel era at the moment, as you can see, so I will run with that. So that's the first scarf, and I just did clean out some of my scarves that didn't work for me. I was so happy to see one of them go land with Gwenny from Style by Gwenny. I'll link her unboxing down below because it was perfect for her. It was a bit bright for me, but it's perfect for her. So yes, I have done a clean out of scarves that I knew didn't work for me, and I am now adding more clearly. And then we got this one as well. They just had new silks and scarves arrive, so I took advantage. And this one is much more neutral than I would usually do, but I kind of loved the fact that it was very neutral. So this is a silk cashmere scarf, so it's the blend. And it is, let me see if I can put it around. So you can see it's navy blue and white, and then it's got the skeleton of the horse and the skeleton rider, which you really don't expect from Hermes. Hermes is this brand which just like screams, you know, high-end luxury and neutrals and like just... It doesn't scream fun, but this is so out there for them to have this skeleton pattern on there, which is really like not what I expected at all. And I loved it. Came in a few colors, but I loved this one because it's kind of like that juxtaposition between it's this skeleton, but I've done it in neutral colors and I could really wear it with anything. And if you know, you know. So yeah, love this. And I love this size. I always love this size scarf. I think it can be worn in so many ways. People say to me all the time, will you do a styling video with your scarves? Yes, I promise I will. I have the Hermes card collection on how to wear your scarves. So I might recreate some of those looks for you guys so that I know you don't get the scarves anymore, so sorry, I know you don't get the cards anymore, so if I can recreate some of those for you and how they're done, then that might be handy for some of you. I just need time. I really need more hours in my day and I just don't have them, but I promise at some point I will do a scarf video on how the different ways you can wear the scarves with the scarf chains, little rings, the scarf rings and knot, and also all the ways they show you on the card. So I promise I will do it at some point. All right, let's move on to the next one. So in this big orange box, we have, there's a bit of theme to these ones. So in case you don't know, I'm going to Paris. I think I mention it every video. I'm going to Paris in August with the fabulous Handbag Tribe. And I'm on the hunt for clothes, for shoes. I've got plenty of clothes now. I've built my wardrobe back out. I have bought things specifically to take to Paris, but I want shoes. I tried to buy shoes from Zara. I bought 6 pairs of shoes from Zara. They never arrived. They couldn't deliver them. Though every other delivery person doesn't have a problem delivering to my work address, they seem to have a problem with it, and then they kind of sat in limbo and it took 8 weeks and finally they just refunded my money. They couldn't work out how to deliver them to my business address that we take packages and deliveries for every single day. Fail from Zara. They were really like well-priced shoes, so stuff them. I'll go buy Hermes shoes to replace the ones that I tried to get from Zara. So these ones are actually from the men's collection. Now, hot tip, whatever size you are in French sizing is just the size you are for shoes. There's no men's and women's sizing in French sizing for shoes. If you're a 39, which I am, you're 39. Men's, women's, you're 39. So that's really handy if you like shoes from the men's collection, because if they go to a 39, you're fine. You can still have them. So these are from the men's collection. Actually, these ones aren't from the men's collection. Hold on that for the next pair. These ones are from the women's collection. Sorry, I've got 2 that are really similar. So these are from the women's collection. So Lauren brought these out and I was like, I kind of love them, but are they stupid expensive? And she's like, no, actually they're not. And she was right. So these are the mules. I'll find the name of them in a minute. And these are in a pony hair. So they're like little slip-on shoes in pony hair in black. That's better. There you go. You can see the pony hair on them now. Now, I love these shoes. They're comfortable. Are they incredibly attractive? No. But are they great for walking around? Yes. The Iran sandals that everybody is obsessed with, and I have lots of pairs of Iran sandals too. I am also someone who is on the Iran train. I am now off the Iran train because they drive me nuts. They're hard to wear in sometimes, and you've got to put the soles on them or else you ruin them. Look at these soles. They're heavy rubber soles. I don't have to sole these. These are going to wear really, really well. But they're pony hair, so I do have to take a little bit of care with them, but I think they're going to be fabulous for Paris. I've got quite a few black and white looks that I'm taking with me, like white shorts and a black top. I feel like these will go really well. They will be comfortable to wear because they mold to your foot. They aren't light, but they are definitely going to be comfortable, and I just love them. They are pony hair. Which means I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with them, but that's okay. I feel like these are 38s. Do I have the receipt? Probably. Let's have a quick look. So, yes, these are 38. These are the mules. What are you called? Mule, Femme, Go, View, More, Nor. Nor is clearly a colour because they're black. These were $1,960. So compared to the price of the normal ones, they were like an extra $200 for pony hair. So I thought that was pretty good. I thought they were going to be stupid expensive because they were pony hair. But yes, these are mules essentially. But I just love them. I think they're so cool. So happy to have them and wear them. And I'm really happy with that they are not ridiculously expensive because I really did love the pony hair. So that is the first pair that I got. And then let's open the next box, which looks like this. These are not the men's ones either. Hold, the men's ones are coming. These are different. So I wasn't sure how I felt about these. I saw them in a picture and I'm like, do I like them? Do I not like them? Do they remind me too much of my youth? Can I actually pull these off? Then I went to the store and tried them. I'm like, you know what? Stuff it. I'm just going to wear them and just say that I can pull them off. And if I can't, tough. I'm not acknowledging that. I'm just going with, I love them. I'm going to wear them. So I bought them. But they do very much remind me of things that I wore in my late teens. But that's fine. So I got these shoes. So basically they're clogs. But they've got their wooden bottom on them, and then they're like a beige leather on top, and then they've got the strap on the back. These were really comfortable, I've got to say. And they do have a rubber base on them. So once again, I don't have to take these to a cobbler, because it really does annoy me that a lot of the luxury shoes I buy need some kind of protection on the base. Like, why is that not standard luxury houses? Why are you making shoes for thousands of dollars that people then have to take to the cobbler and put something on the bottom to not ruin them? It's ridiculous. It drives me insane. So to have anything that isn't like that makes me happy. I'm going to wear these with jeans. So at the moment, wide leg jeans, big jeans, barrel jeans, they're all in. I'm happy about that. I wore big jeans the first time around. I'm from the 90s. Well, I'm from the 80s, but I grew up through the 90s. So I love a wide leg jean. But being 5'3", sometimes jeans are very long on me, and I don't like to take them up all the time. So sometimes I'll just kind of cuff them on the bottom, keep them a little bit long. So you want a big chunky shoe to go with that. And I didn't have ones that I really loved. So now I have jean shoes, as we shall call them. Yes, they're a beige color, which is not necessarily my first choice, but being in winter, I feel like it's a cool toned beige and I can get away with it. So I am thrilled with these. Like I said, I saw them, I'm like, I don't know if I can pull them off. I'm gonna pull them off. I love them. So nice and chunky. They are a size 38, which is great. And they've got silver hardware on them. So they've got all the silver studs and the silver buckle. And of course you've got the H on the front for Hermes. So love these. And took a chance, and yeah, sometimes you just got to go, yes, you can do it. Just do it. If everyone else can get stuff, you'll do what you want. So I got those. And then we've got one more, which is from the men's collection. These have to be the men's ones because there's only one to go. So, boxes everywhere. All right, let's open these ones. So my whole conversation about what I was saying before about the men's collection holds. Whatever size you are that size in men's and women's. I'm a 38 or a 39. I can get away with 39s depending on the shoes. These two have been 38s so far. These ones are 39s because they didn't go any smaller. So but it's fine. You'll see when you see the style of shoe that it's going to be fine. So 2 bags, a bigger box because they're from the men's collection. Although same size shoe, makes no sense. Anyway, and I got... so comfortable. So I got the mules in, I think this is a taupe. It's like a greeny grey from the men's collection. So these are in suede. So another pair for me to take to Europe, but they are men's. So these are a 39, but because they're a little bit bigger, there's nothing on the back. So it's fine if they're a tiny bit bigger. It doesn't matter. You can do it. So they had them in a taupe and they had them in black, but I got the pony hair black ones from the women's collection. I would love a beige. I'm trying to get these in a beige color, just a really good neutral for summer. But so far we haven't been able to get them, but they are definitely on my radar that if I can get a pair of these in a beigey kind of color, I would absolutely love them. I do have several pairs of the chypre. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyway, I've got several pairs of them that I really love also, but I'm loving this slip-on style. And I just feel like there's a lot of streets in Paris that have like those little pebbles, and having a closed toe can sometimes be really handy because it's less likely that those pebbles are going to get into your shoes. I understand they can still come in the back, but like with the ship sandals, whatever they're called, and even your Orans, like if you're walking those streets with all those pebbles, sometimes they just end up in your feet all the time and it can be really uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm thrilled to have these, and like I said, from the men's collection. So if you like these shoes, go check out the men's selection. It's not cheaper. They're the exact same price, and they go down to our sizing. Women's sizing depends on how small a shoe you are. I'm a very standard size. So I'm generally a 38, 38 and a half. French. So in Australian sizing, I'm like an 8 there or thereabouts, 7.5, 8. So yeah, if you're about that size, then you can definitely buy from the men's collection. If you're smaller, you might struggle with that, but it's just a handy tip. Like, if you've got a sales associate going, no, we don't have that in the women's selection, go, what about the men's? What do you have in the men's in this style? And obviously that extends to their joggers as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So that's what I got from Hermes. So these ones, hang on, where are they? These ones were 2,140. And then these ones, the men's ones, these were 1,735. The pony hair were 1,960. So that's the prices on the shoes. Do I have the caviar set? Maybe. What are you? Oh, here we go. The caviar set. Oh, it's not as expensive as I said it was. I take it back. The caviar set was $3,175. So for a pure crystal set, I feel like that's a decent price. Like it's pure crystal. It's something that you hand down through the generations if you have these pieces. So yeah, I'm really happy with my caviar set. I'm so excited to have it. So they're all the things that I picked up from Hermes. I have a very special Hermes unboxing that I've been sitting on for 6 months that I'm finally going to unbox in probably my next video. So if you're interested, stay tuned for that. It is not a quota bag, so don't get excited. I haven't been offered a quota bag this year yet. But it is a very special unboxing, and I've been putting it off because I've been nervous about the comments that I might get about it. But it's time to just suck it up and accept that some people might say negative things about it and unbox it for you guys anyway, because I think some of you might actually be super interested in it. If you're an Hermes lover and you really do love the brand, then you will absolutely love this piece and see why I've done what I've done. But I think there will be a lot of naysayers who want to say things about why I bought it. And I'm prepared for that, but it's taken me a good 6 months to get to a mental place where I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm ready to deal with the backlash that I might get over this. So yeah, stay tuned for that if you're interested. It's probably going to be the next video. If not, it's going to be super soon, so make sure that you are subscribed. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.